Hello Year 3, we are moving on to instruction writing for the rest of the week, and in instruction writing we use something called imperative verbs, which we'll be looking at in a bit. Now I'm going to be doing a live session at 10 o'clock, so you might be watching this afterwards or you might be watching it before, but I'll show you how to make the rucksack in that session. Now imperative verbs, when you have a set of instructions, we normally have a title. We have things that you will need, and then we have steps of what to do. Now this is a very basic set of instructions. But the bossy verbs, the verbs that are doing words that tell you what to do, like a command, like a shouty put, it's called an imperative verb. We've got spread, spreads the jam, and close the sandwich. They are verbs that are bossy, and we use these in our instructions. In this one they are all at the start, but they don't have to be the first word. Imperative verb is the skill, is the thing that we are looking at for today. Can you stand up and can you act these imperative verbs out? Jump! Pretend you're pulling something. Pull! Imagine you've got something in your hand. Hold. Hold onto it, and that's it. And wherever you are, sit. Good. So these are imperative verbs. And the first one we're going to be looking at is how to make a backpack from a pair of trousers. Now this isn't very clear, so I have typed it up for you and I will go through it in the live session. But you can see this man here, he has got a makeshift rucksack on his back that is made from a pair of trousers. Like before, it's got a title, it's got the things that you will need. It's also got some tips that I haven't typed up, and then it starts with 1, 2, 3. And they've put some pictures alongside it to help. Now I've just written it up, so you will need a pair of trousers and 1 metre or more of string or cord or wool or anything. Number 1, start by tying the legs of your trousers together. So what is the imperative verb? What is the word that they are telling you to do? Well, it's tying. That's the word, the present tense of to tie. Tie the legs of your trousers together. So your task today is to make a list of the verbs that you see in this one and the next one. So you could start by putting tying. Next one. Number 2, fold. Oh, next, fold the legs over. So I can put down fold. So all you're doing is making a list of the verbs. And feed the string through the belt holes. So that means place it through and keep pushing and pushing it through. So what's the verb in that little bit there? Feed the string through the belt holes, belt loops. Number 3, add your essentials and tie the bag closed with a shoelace knot. So that's your first one. So pause the video here and write out the different verbs that you can find. And then we've got the last one, which we will act out in our live session, but it's escaping sinking mud and quicksand. So if there is mud that is sinking or there's quicksand around you, and it says, although rare, sinking mud or sand can be hard to spot. Luckily, we are lighter than mud or sand, so we can float on it if you follow these steps. So this one hasn't got a list of the things that you need, but it's got a short couple of sentences to tell you a little bit about quicksand and sinking mud. Again, it's got pictures to show you what to do, and in the live session we will practice acting these out and listening for the imperative verbs. Again, it's not very clear, so I've typed it out. Hopefully there's no mistakes. But your job is to read through it and write down the imperative verbs. I think in this one and this one you will be able to find over 10 imperative verbs. As a challenge, can you put any adverbs? So your list of imperative verbs that you can find might say things like cut, or might say things like tie, or pull. So your big list of words will go down there. But if you want to challenge yourself, you could put an adverb before it, telling you how to do that imperative verb. So it might be carefully cut, tightly tie. It might be aggressively pull. Ooh, get rid of the E. Ooh, double G, sorry about that. So aggressively pull. Okay, that's today's task. Hopefully by the end of the lesson you'll have a list of imperative verbs. Have a good day. Bye.